Tonight, 7 News is on your side, talking one-on-one with Washington, D.C.'s top prosecutor. We're asking, where does crime stand now, 40 days after the federal takeover? During the month-long operation, we repeatedly heard D.C.'s U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro tout a high number of arrests and a significant drop in crime.
And this surge is now in high crime areas, making a difference. We are in our 12th day of no homicides, not a single carjacking in over a week. And day by day, DC is getting safer. DC is becoming safer. People are more comfortable going out, going to restaurants.
Now, the last message was on September 10th, the final full day of the takeover. You heard Pirro say that DC is becoming safer. Tonight, 7 News is on your side with team coverage. Our Josh Chapin checked back in with U.S. Attorney Pirro today, and our Rebecca Turco is staying on top of the enforcement that is still underway here in D.C. and could be staying for much longer than anticipated. Josh, starting with you, is Pirro still saying that D.C. is safer, and if so, can she back that up?
Well, Scott, she believes that the surge, first off, really set up a stage, if you will, for better collaboration going forward between law enforcement on both the federal and the local side. She came to the interview today, Judge Pirro, with statistics, but also saying that other things need to happen to keep the crime levels where they are.
So far, 4,754 arrests, 466 guns that have been taken off the street, and homicides are down 68%.
Jeanine Pirro is keeping track of all the numbers since the start of the federal surge in August.
What you've got is a collaborative effort to bring the best cases forward.
Pirro sitting down with 7 News one-on-one Tuesday to talk about the best way to keep the downward trend in crime going. The mayor's office saying this is something that's been on the decline for the last 2 years.
We started right. The president, the attorney general, we now have a petri dish. We now have a blueprint. And the blueprint is we're going to make more arrests. We're going to get more guns off the street.
Violent crime went down significantly overall during the federal surge by nearly 40%. And every major statistic we looked at lined up with those trends, except for assault with a deadly weapon. We crunched the numbers for the past month, and it showed violent crime continuing to go down from the same time period in 2024. There was one more homicide, though, than there was during the 30-day federal surge, 8 versus 9. Assault with a deadly weapon and robbery are up 2, but car thefts are down. Pirro focused less on the day-to-day numbers and more on seeing the cases out through the judicial system.
How long can this keep going here in Washington?
It can keep going until we have no crime on the streets, until we get guns off the streets, until those same violent offenders who are repeat offenders, and one I talked about yesterday, it's time for him to be off the street.
Pirro referring to the case that started this whole thing, Scott, when a person allegedly assaulted a DOJ staffer again back in early August. You can watch more of our full interview with Judge Pirro right now on our website, WJLA.com.